Hi, hello, welcome to Ankara Tarot by Pratiksha, and today we are going to see a guidance which you needed. You have been asking for this clarity. Silently, you have been working towards getting this clarity, and today you have your answers. Okay, so for the very first card, we can see the Lovers. There is energy which is asking you to be commit to your work. Okay, so what you were looking forward is, if you like to do it, you should do it every single day. If you feel this makes you happy, if for survival this is your biggest friend, you should definitely go ahead and do it. Do not deny the opportunity given to you. Do not deny your love for things. If you like doing something, follow it for the routine, follow it every single day, because you know that is what makes you happy. And right now, if you need to focus anywhere, it's just that what makes me happy, what makes me grow, what makes me feel joy and expansion. Okay, I see uh, that you have been protecting yourself, saying that, oh, this is very risky to do, and if I do this, I haven't, there is a borderline chance of failing, which is not true. If you try something, if you take that risk, there is also chance of succeeding, and there is only chance of succeeding or the chance of learning and reinventing the same risk in a different way. Like, okay, I took a risk, I learned something, because I failed maybe, but I learned something out of it. Now, how can I utilize this learning and create something different? Or next time when I attempt, how can I create something better? It's like you are instilled, there is an idea which is instilled in you for a reason, so that even the community gets benefited out of it. And when you deny that idea, when you say that, hey, I am not interested in this, or I don't want to follow through this, you say that I don't want to do this work for community as well as for myself, and I don't want to listen to anything universe is telling me. So when you look, zoom out, and you see that, oh, this is a bigger picture, this is something which I need to be doing, I need to be honest with myself, I need to accept who I am. If this is my job, I am not a bad part. only person Only we humans will say that, oh my god, bee is there, I'm so scared of bees. But bees are not going to take it to their heart. They don't listen to you that, oh, maybe I'm doing some bad work. No, they keep doing their work. If you look at, bees are busy, they just do what they do. And if you zoom in nature also, you will see that every single living organism or species, they have been just working whatever they do. They are not here for our judgments. They don't see like, oh, am I even good enough animal to exist? No, they don't do that. They just stay in their natural positioning, they utilize it, and they never question it. Okay, so then we have Wheel of Fortune. Changes are inevitable, it's important. I don't know, maybe the picture, or in general this thought came up, that if you look at a fish tank also, if you have a fish tank at house, you have to change the water, you have to put clean water, you have to transfer the fish into smaller pond, then clean the water, clean the tank itself, then put in new water, then put the fishes into them. And you see how energetic and happy they become immediately the water is as immediately the water is changed. Similarly, in our life journey, we are not being put through stagnancy or low periods so that we could feel the pain. We get into those situations so that we could look at the life differently. We could change our approach, we could change our surroundings, we could change our thought process, or sometimes just rest is needed. And that cycles of life going up and down is important, because in your ups you learn to see how joy and success feels, and in your lows you learn to appreciate the joy and success you had. And then you also create a hope that, yes, this can be achieved again. So no lows or no stagnancy or no period of self reflection or questioning is here to give you just pain and sadness and sufferings, if you look it at as a sufferings, that I am suffering from something, you will keep looking at it as a suffering and not an opportunity to grow, or not an opportunity to rest and relax. Because sometimes all we need is that little pause, that it's okay, I have been working, I have been putting energy, mentally, emotionally, I have been committed to something. And if I want to let it go for some time, or if it's not happening right now, maybe I need to focus on something else. Maybe something which I was putting up for, like, I want to clean my cupboard, but I don't get a day off. I don't get a day off. And then very bad rain happens, and there's water logging everywhere. And then office says that, hey, you know what, please be home. And you're like, oh, now what to do? I'm at home, my work is also done somewhere. So what should I do? Go ahead and clean that cupboard, because adversities never come to punish you. Don't look it as a punishment, look it as an opportunity, that, oh, what is this teaching me, and where this is leading me. Rather than saying what is the learnings or teachings here, I would say that, see that where this is taking you, is that something you prayed for, that I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this, I'm so busy constantly, I'm so busy constantly. Is this what you're hammering constantly? And then now you don't have a work at all, because you were too consumed by work, and you were feeling that, no, I don't get time to do something for myself. And now suddenly something happens, and you have left your home, and now you have time. So sometimes it's also like you were planning something else to make, and but you were not taking actions for it to happen. Okay, even health wise also, you are saying that, oh, I'll do exercise, I'll commit to exercising, but you don't commit to exercise. And then universe makes it happen, that it's like your doctor tells you, now if you don't walk, something bad is going to happen. And then we take stress out that, oh my god, why would this happen to me? It happened because you were constantly saying, I will do this, but it was always in future, it was never set in present. So don't look at things or changes as a problem, that, oh, again I have to change actually helps you progress. Because when you look back at yourself, you feel, right, oh wow, this was here for a reason. So why can't you do that for the present time beings as well? And hey, look, this was for a reason. Okay, you are holding on to those thoughts which actually makes no difference in your life. You are holding on to those memories, those experiences, which now brings no impact in your present and future life. They are the incidences of past, and what they created for you was progression, a change, right? Now that change has already occurred, it has been done and dusted. You are moving forward in life, but even after years, you are still holding on to the impact of that or holding on to even memory, not just the impact, but also the memory. So it's like, oh, I was walking on a road, I had a fall, it was embarrassing, and everybody started laughing because I was clumsy. It moved forward. It was 5 years back, you were walking on a road. 5 years back is what is important. It's not like, oh, I had an embarrassing fall. So when you hold on to these memories and say that, no, but this happened to me, yes, it happened. No denial that it happened to you, but it did not happen to make you a weaker person. Laugh at it, leave it behind, because you are now not in that position. Okay, so that change came, that incidents happened, it has no longer impact on your life. So if you're still holding on to those memories like a little child, and you're trying to please that self of yours instead of pleasing the higher self, you are stagnant. Then the movement will not happen, then the wheel of fortune will not move for you. And we have to feel all emotions, we have to experience all the emotions, anger, this and that, but we don't have to hold it on for years within us. We are not a storage box that we put a bracelet in and forget it. But the truth is, bracelet is always there. So now it's our responsibility to open the box, look at the bracelet, it might be rusted, pick it out and say like, hey, Thank you for being here. I don't need you anymore. Throw it out and make space for new bracelet, make space for new jewelry, new emotions, new experiences. If you are consumed by only past emotions and past experiences, you would not make that space for new beginnings. So your vision will get limited. All your decision makings, all your craft, your ideas, your behavior will reflect only your past self. It will always speak from that one experience which you got, and it will be like, I behave so because this happened. I don't make any mistakes because once I made and I got shouted at, yelled at, so I don't want to repeat it again. Why do you think it will be repeated? It was one single mistake. You're still allowed to make new mistakes, and you can still bring change in yourself, and you can still make mistakes. There are two things simultaneously true, that yes, I am allowed to make mistakes, and yes, I have learned something from that past mistake. But if you want to find a true path, if you're looking for doors, there are multiple doors which can open up. Right now you're knocking at a door of past, because you are just holding that doorknob and saying that I don't want to, I want to open the door to future, but I'm also holding a door to past. So it's very important that instead of looking at something from an edge of a mountain and saying that there is no view, okay, if you're standing at the edge of mountain and you're uh, putting your back on the valley, obviously you will not get a good view. You're just looking at something else. So turn around little bit, that change and shift in energy, that sometimes maybe I can also go wrong in relationships and dealing with people. Change that focus and automatically everything will make sense for you. Oh my god. And when you shift that energy, when you say that, hey, see, even if here also you look, he's searching for something, but he's not at all looking at these two openings. Maybe what he is searching for is here, but his attention is somewhere else. So when you change your attention, that wait, maybe I was focusing only on this thing, that this is how it should work. Like trying a recipe for years and saying that, oh, only the spices are going wrong, only the spices are going wrong, I don't know how to do it. But then moment you shift and say like, wait, maybe spices are right, the amount of time I'm putting it on the gas or frying it is not right, and that simple thing changes your recipe, and you're like, oh yeah, this is where it was going wrong. And then it opens a door for opportunities, then it door opens the door for something you have been waiting for. So now you enter the right portal. So when you look at the right thing, you ask right question, and then you remember like, yes, this is it. Ah, wait, moment, maybe I was not even putting attention here, that I was focusing for weight loss in belly, but I also needed to focus on this area of my body. Or maybe I was doing too much of diet, but something else was not happening. And then the moment you shift is like, oh wait, this helped me. Now I have easy weight loss. So answers are around you. It's just that right now you are functioning from the past experiences. Someone told you, hey, you did this, if you could have done this little differently it would be good. You stick to that opinion, oh, this is what I need to do differently, and then you keep trying from that experience, and nothing is shifting. So if nothing is changing, it means that the first change should happen in mind and the way I look at things. So maybe I am walking one single path, I need to look left and right if there is something else. If I can walk some other path also, maybe the same destination I will reach quicker and faster. And then we have this beautiful Knight of Coins telling that the burden taken, the efforts and hard work taken in wrong direction results in pain and agony and stagnation. And when it is taken with right intention, when it taken with right vision, it will always give you results. So if you're trying something and results are not coming, you have to just change what you're doing. Imagine you are running a restaurant, and the thing is that people praise your cooking, but they don't show up because you feel that you're not doing enough marketing. Now, for years, you're believing that I don't have a good marketing team, I don't have a good staff, and suddenly you make a shift in your menu that, hey, what am I offering to people? Maybe I can offer something else. And exact that moment when you change your service, you say that, oh, you were not getting sandwiches, we will add sandwiches. And people are like, oh wow, this is what we were waiting for, you were not offering this earlier, right? Oh, that's fantastic. You know what, my friend also loves this, I'm going to recommend. And you see, suddenly the business starts growing up. So when you sometimes look for addressing that what exactly needs a change, maybe you are looking in wrong direction, that I need to change my staff, I need to change my interiors of my restaurant, I need to change what I'm serving. What exactly is in that situation? Ask all the questions, not just one question, that maybe only this is wrong, or maybe my tables are not beautiful, maybe my cutlery is not beautiful, maybe your food is not good, maybe you need somebody better, right? So asking right questions and taking the weight off is equally important. Okay, and today you are getting answered some questions, that the solution to your confusion is in the vision and perspective. Once your perspective towards life changes, once you start looking at different ways to communicate, things are automatically falling in place. And we are going to take a final card for today's reading. Archangel Recoil and Sandalphone. So usually I would look at Archangel Sandalphone from a perspective of fun, joy, enjoyment. I see like enjoying the process, but I also see the portals kind of opening up here as well. So that imagery is genuinely grasping more than what I can see there. Okay, so I see it from the perspective that grounding is required. When your energy is directed to calmness, it helps you to elevate and think differently. It helps you to form a vision which is not just based on previous experiences, something which brings newness, something which brings new uh, awakening, it brings something to celebrate. Okay, it helps you to connect with your own journey and assassinate yourself, like what, sorry, not assassinate, I'm so sorry, I was just in some other zone. It helps you to elevate your journey and get one with your higher self. And when you open up this energy and wisdom, you allow yourself to see a bird's eye view. So that's what they both are telling you, that hey, bigger view is required. And can we do that? You can absolutely do that. You have everything to do that. You have all the energy surrounding you. It's just that look left, right, back and forth, turn around and see that, hey, is there anything else also? Don't be like him. Okay, because the real view might be in these portals. It can offer abundance, from the deserted island to a abundant island with full of lush green trees and water. It's just about the time, the way you shift the things. Thank you so much for joining in today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.